What's up? It's me. Butterfly to Light, and I'm back. Somebody wanted to know what I thought about Scorpio and Aquarius relationships. And now I know that you said Scorpio female, Aquarius male, but I'm gonna come back around. Guys, I got so many topics and so many things. You guys are gonna get to talk to me. Trust me when I tell you, because I got some things coming for y'all, and you just got to keep patient with me, and I appreciate you. But so I'm gonna come back around to some of that, breaking that down a little bit more. Here we go. This is the thing with Scorpio and Aquarius relationships. This is the thing. I feel like they actually can build something. They actually can build something together because you got Scorpio that's fixed and you got Aquarius that's fixed. Scorpio is a water sign, but it's fixed. Aquarius is a air sign, but it's fixed in its demeanor, in its approach to life. Scorpios feel safe with someone else or another individual that they can, the person don't have to be completely normal and all that, but the person, they can just pretty much tell a person how they move a little bit more, and that they can be okay with that. With an Aquarius, to a degree, you know what I'm saying? Because out of the other air signs, I feel like Scorpios would be more comfortable with Aquariuses. All right, and I found out that Scorpios is not so much of the fact that they don't change, because dealing with Scorpios personally, I've seen where their emotions go back and forth. Where their fixation comes from is more of depending about, like, for instance, a Scorpio is probably not really going to detour easily off of how they approach something. You get what I'm saying? But on hindsight, but in reality, they are water that moves. So they need for someone else or the people that they're dealing with, life itself in general, to be fixated or to have a particular pattern that it creates for the security of the Scorpio. Aquarius can present that pattern in a sort of type way, if that makes any sense. All right. So let me explain. They could both build something. They could build something together. Whether it's something financially, whether it's something materially. Like some type of home life, a business. Something that they both equally are invested in. If not, they should go about doing that, because it will assist in the development of their relationship. Networking together. Accumulating something together as a whole to the bigger picture of things. They could create some fabulous memories and they could make dynamic parents. Just think about this. They have the ability to teach their kids, like, hey, kids, especially on the Aquarius side of things, you know what? Hey, everything in life is expansive. You can explore, you can grow, go get that education for yourself. Go, here are the tools that you need. The Aquarius can really awaken their children up to more higher knowledge, teaching them valuable information. All right, when it comes to life. Scorpios has that way of the nurturing part. They can nurture their kids. They can assist their kids. They will probably do what it takes to accumulate the finances for their kids to go to school or just set the scene. Scorpios knows how to work a marriage. It does. In its healthy state, it does. I have to give it that. And accumulate money and funds to assist that marriage, But they can be of that support system. And they also have valuable insight that they can teach their kids, they can bring to the table. Together, they can create awesome parents. They could, especially when it's healthy. And even if they go apart, you could take a look at their children and really be like, man, like these are some really accomplished kids, or it's something about them. Even if they're not accomplished in the material world, they're wise, you know. So we got that there, but they can create memories. They can, more than anything, they take each other down memory lane with their experiences. You see, they offer new experiences, and Scorpios offer the Aquariuses the emotional side of experience, and the Aquarius offers the Scorpio the mental side of the experience. And Scorpios are always fascinated with. I feel like Scorpios um like the concept of the mind, like how the insight. But Aquarius that the air signs bring, but Aquarius is just more, easier to grasp. I would have to say Aquarius ain't doing all this blowing. It's like stiff air, and then on a good day, a light breeze. That winter air where you breathe it in, but every day you can pretty much expect, okay, yeah, it's wintertime, and the leaves might not be blowing off the trees, hey, or in a cold environment. You see, that's okay for them. Like Scorpios don't, they love that. They love it because they are intelligent. Like a lot of people don't say this about them, but they are very intelligent, especially when it comes to business moves. Like I tell you, you got to get with a Scorpio any day on that. But anyhow, together they offer each other these insights into these different worlds. You know what I'm saying? And they can use it to their benefit. They could stay up all night talking, um, and just trying to understand each other. But the thing about it is, they also know, like if they come into any, aspects of their life where there's worry-rations, or there's like, when you're like one of them is not really in a good space on the health side of things, or not feeling well, or just things ain't up to par. They know how to be the shoulder that the other person goes and leans on, because Aquarius can be there, nursing the Scorpio back to health, or not really nursing the Scorpio back to health, but just assisting the Scorpio. Like, okay, well, what do you need? Aquarius go get the soup, things of that nature. Scorpio, the same thing, and make sure they put in time, they put in work. You know what I'm saying? The Scorpios, it's like, I'm gonna make sure now I'm nursing you back to health, and all in all, we good. So we got that going on. They could be very successful. Like they can work out. If you two are in a relationship together where you turn it into a business or something, I recommend, because really it gets you guys off of each other's backs, like off of focusing on the negative part so much. But I'll get to that. But what happens is they could be extremely successful. They could really feel like the other one completes them when they're mature, when it's something that they both want. The thing about it is, and they could, like I said, the family dynamic it can be great. And not only that, they could, like, if this is something that you work as a business or something like that, like you could just be successful together, because Aquarius has that mind, the inventive mind, but Scorpios knows how to pull it off, especially financially. All right. And always new ideas, sexually attracted to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like sexual expressive towards each other. And I know a lot of times Aquarians, I've heard people say that Aquarians really are not just always so into the sexual act of things, like just because, like especially the Aquarian women, like their Aquarian women is kind of like, you know what, hey, I understand what sex is, but it doesn't make me who I am. You know what I'm saying? I understand that it's just an experience. Right there, that could be a little to the Aquarians. I mean, to the Scorpios. It could be a little, but I'll get to that. Because it's just the fact that, they can start new things. You know what I'm saying? They can start new things. They're passionate. They could be passionate about each other, but they could be passionate about what they pursue. But where the Scorpio may want to keep on with these passionate sexual interactions, the Aquarians may want to pull away and detach from it, from the act itself, and have its distance. you know, in disconnect. Okay, so we're gonna get to now. That's the good aspects, but let's get to the what could be kind of go a little bit left is because when they do take a fall, they could take a pretty hard fall where it seems almost as if there's no coming back from. Why? Because I feel like whenever they get to the point of where they're not trusting, or let's say the Scorpio is feeling like they need more sexual interactions on a deep level with that connection there, and they go out and they decide they're going to be involved with somebody else, or whatever the case may be, or hey, I'm just whether it's being involved with somebody else, whether it's like getting some porn account, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It could honestly, if I'm to be completely honest, I don't know if that will break them up necessarily. Because I'm just being honest. Because the Aquarian might be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it happen again. You know, don't let it happen again. you know, but it's just that. Gosh, guys, I'm always getting interrupted while I'm trying to do your lovely, lovely video.